Welcome to 5 Seasons Restaurant and Brewery. It is an Atlanta original, locally owned and operated, serving over 300 to 400 beers a year and making 20 to 30 specials a day. Debatable, one of the best restaurant breweries in the world. Let's talk with 5 Seasons chef David Larkworthy and find out why.
Five Seasons is a very unique restaurant and brewery. We make 300 or 400 different styles of beer a year, which is way more than most breweries make between the three locations. We have large restaurants, they seat 300 to 500 people, and we make everything fresh from scratch. We make our own breads, we make our own ice creams, our own sorbets, our own beer. Um, we make 20 or 30 specials a day on top of our regular menu, so that way you can come into the Five Seasons and eat something different every single time you come in, which makes us completely unique. There's very few other places in the world where you can get different fresh beer and different fresh food almost every time you come to visit. And that's why we named it the Five Seasons, so we could do seasonal food and seasonal beer year round. When I was old enough to brew beer, I started trying to brew beer with a good friend of mine, and I thought it was a lot of fun to make your own beer. You could make whatever style you wanted and make it as strong or as weak as you wanted, and then share it with your friends when it was done. It was always a surprise to find out how it came out, and when it was delicious, you were really happy. So it was a lot of fun. So when there was an opportunity to own one of the first brew pubs in the state of Georgia, I thought it'd be a really cool thing to do, a lot more fun than other lines of work. A typical day at Five Seasons really isn't very typical. There's 3 Five Seasons here in the Atlanta area. They're all large restaurants. We've got close to 150 or so employees. There's problems to solve, things to do, exciting stuff to work on every single day. It starts early, it finishes late, and hopefully you get to enjoy some good food and beer along the way. But it is a lot of work. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work to try to make the best quality beer and food you can. Requires a lot of attention to detail, a lot of patience, a lot of hard work, a lot of teamwork. Fortunately, we attract cool people. We attract cool customers and cool employees. So as a result, we're surrounded by good people, and that helps us do our work that much more. We choose our farms for produce, or sometimes they choose us. There's a number of places in greater Atlanta that are growing beautiful local organic foods, pigs, cows, vegetables, fruits, all sorts of things. And we don't buy just from Georgia, but from neighboring states as well. We have people that drive up from Florida with fresh fish. We have people that drive in from Louisiana with fresh crawfish and alligator from the farms. We try to do as much local, sustainable, organic food as we can because we try to keep the chemicals out of our food. Our beer is made fresh, doesn't have any preservatives or chemicals in it like most beer does. Our food is made fresh without any preservatives or chemicals. It's made from scratch. Again, we make everything in-house so we can control it, so it can be better for you. It's real food, it's real beer. That's really all it is. It's kind of a new concept, but it's really the way things used to be and the way things should be. Crawford's a wizard when it comes to making beer. He does amazing work and spends so much time researching and coming up with the best, most interesting ways to make beer. So we've got over 100 kegs cellaring down here in the cellar in this basement in the brewery right now. A lot of them are on French oak, on whiskey barrels, wine barrels, tequila barrels, port wine barrels, sherry barrels. So he does a lot of barrel aging, a lot of bottle conditioning, and so he makes really delicious beers, very seasonal beers. They change throughout the year, and our food changes throughout the year. So basically, when the summer's around, we have lighter styles of beer and lighter styles of food, and they pair naturally together. Sometimes we'll go for an exact pairing for a special dinner or something. Other times, just as the seasons go on, the flavors of beer we're offering and the flavors of food frequently marry quite well. My goal is for the restaurant to be successful, and that's measured in a number of ways. But the goal has always been for the Five Seasons to be a good thing in people's lives, a good thing in the lives of the community, a good thing in the lives of the employees, a good thing in the lives of the guests, a good thing in my life and my family's lives. Really, we want to be a positive force in the community. We're very entrenched within the community. We do a lot of stuff for the community. We do a lot of charity work. We enjoy being in Atlanta. We enjoy the work we do, and we just want to be able to continue to do it and enjoy the benefit of being able to. It's fun. It's delicious. Come on down, check it out. You can take beer home with you now. That's new. We just got the law changed here in Georgia, so you can actually take our beer home. For the first 15 years we were open, you couldn't.
And there you have it, from the executive chef himself, Go check out your local brew pub at 5 Seasons Westside, located on 1000 Marietta Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia 30318. Hours opening every day starting at 11:30 a.m. until